Hello guys, I wanted to do a video where I share all the truth about prophecy and interpretation, but I don't have the time to do these nice graphics with videos and showing Bible verses and interlinear um, parallel verses with Hebrew and Aramaic and Greek and all that stuff. Um, so I've been thinking about this, and I cannot wait no more because there's a lot of stuff happening in the world right now. So I just gonna give you the information. I'm gonna throw this at you, and then it's up your responsibility to do the research so you can understand. Okay, everything I'm telling you have researched, and many people have researched this stuff. So I'm sharing things that you have probably never heard of before. Um, so if it's new and shocking, then open your mind and do a research. Google it. Okay, there's no excuse. Not no, there's no excuse to be ignorant during these end times. So, okay. So even if you don't agree with me, then prove me wrong by googling and researching and showing that what I said is wrong, instead of just not believing it. Okay, because everything I'm telling you, trust me, has been confirmed 100%. Okay, so here we go. Okay, first thing, Iran. Iran is the red horse in Revelation. Okay, the red horse of the red horseman in Revelation represent Iran. The white horseman is Muhammad. Okay, with his false religion, of peace. That is, you've been told that the white horse is the Antichrist, or the white horse is Jesus Christ. But the Seventh Adventists, all that shit, no, they're wrong. Okay, the white horse is Muhammad with a false peace. Okay, no arrows on his bow. The red horseman is Iran. Okay, Iran. This Iran will be given, the Bible said, a large sword. Well, this large sword is a weapon. A sword is a weapon. It's nothing to protect yourself with. It's something that you use to offensively attack. And it will be given a large weapon. This large weapon is a nuclear bomb. It's a nuclear bomb that Iran will be given by who? By probably North Korea or Pakistan. Okay, so that means that they will not be able to develop their own weapon because they will be destroyed by USA or Israel. Okay, so that's Iran. Iran, however, they will use the nuclear weapon that was given to them, and they will destroy Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia will be destroyed by Iran with a nuclear bomb. It's in the Bible. Saudi Arabia is the harlot. The woman that the Revelation talks about, the harlot is not the Pope, it's not the Catholic Church, like you've been told. That is wrong. That is a decoy that Satan created so we can be looking at Rome instead of looking at Mecca, what we're supposed to be looking at for prophecy fulfillment in the Middle East, as you said. No, not so much Mecca. Mecca is a pagan religion. Mecca is the mother of all pagan religions. Mecca means mother of the cities. Google it. And it's even Wikipedia says it. It's obvious, everybody knows that, except you haven't researched that. Mecca means mother of the city. However, the Bible said the city had prostituted themselves with her wine. Therefore, Mecca is the mother of the prostitutes. Okay, mother as in and the largest, the biggest one, not the first one. Like for example, when Bush was going to attack Saddam Hussein said that if Bush attacks Iraq, that would be the mother of all battles. Well, when he said mother of all battles, he didn't mean the first battle. He means the biggest, the greatest, the largest one ever. Okay, so in the Middle East, mother means bigger, larger, the mother, the Mecca, the big mama. Okay, not the first one. So this thing about the mother, the harlot being the Catholic Church or the Vatican is 100% wrong. Okay, so Google all this stuff. Okay, and do your own research. Don't be a spoon-fed of falsehood because you cannot afford on these end times. So this woman is a religion, and the virgin is a true religion, right? 7 virgins, the 7 churches, and this false prostitute woman is Islam. Islam is the harlot. This woman, this is a prostitute, okay? Because it started Islam started with Abraham, but then ended up with Allah, which is the war, the law, the God of war. Allah means Satan. Look at in Hebrew and compare to Arabic. Okay, so do your own research. All this is in the internet. There's no excuse. Okay, so Saudi Arabia is Islam, the Sunni version of Islam, uh, and this harlot, this woman, has some oil that people that rich that make people other kings of the world rich. Well, this oil or this wine is oil, it's her oil. Okay, Saudi Arabia has oil, and they use the oil to spread their religion, Wahhabism religion, and the hatred of the Jewish people, the hatred of Israel. Okay, it makes the countries mad. Mad doesn't necessarily means crazy mad. Uh, in this context means hateful. I'm mad at you. I'm mad. I'm very angry against Israel. For this false Palestinian, which are Jordanians. Falsehood. Okay, so this model of Harlot, which is Islam, the biggest pagan religion, the biggest, not Catholic. Get Catholic out of your eschatology. Okay, eschatology means the study of prophecy. Get the Pope and the Catholic out of your eschatology if you want to really understand the end times and Bible prophecy. Okay, so it has nothing to do with Catholic Church or the Pope or the Vatican. It has to do everything with Middle East, Saudi Arabia, and Islam. Okay, it has to do with that. Okay, so we were saying that Iran is the red horse, and they will get a sword, which is a large weapon, which is the nuclear bomb. That they will use the bomb against Saudi Arabia. They will destroy Mecca and the port of Jeddah. Okay, between Mecca and Port of Jeddah, that's where the nuclear bomb will land. And the captains, all these cruise ships and all these cargo ships, they will see the port of Mecca destroy. Port of Jeddah, Jeddah. Okay, Google this stuff. And they lament, they will be sad because now Saudi Arabia won't be able to buy the gold and all this fine stuff. Saudi Arabia, they import everything. They're just a desert, the sand. So, and they're rich, right? I mean, Saudi Arabia is the richest country in the world. You don't know that. You might think in the United States, no. Look, they build cars coated with diamond. Google this, okay? Cars coated in gold or in diamond. This is a fact. Okay, Google this. Saudi Arabia, the richest country in the world. They have snow, big snow country in the middle desert. Okay, with artificial snow. Okay, Google all this stuff. They're rich. They have oil. Every time you put oil in your car, you are making them rich and probably financing terrorism. Every time you put gas on your car. Okay, so they have this oil. So Iran destroys Mecca and then force his version of Islam, which is Shia, into the Muslim world. Okay, and they need to go around the countries and then to convince people that Shia is the true religion. So they have to this Muslim figure that will rise from Iran, which is the Mahdi, Mahdi. Now the Mahdi is the Antichrist. Okay, it's not the Pope. It's the Mahdi. The Mahdi. Google this stuff, please. The Mahdi will raise from Iran. He come from Iran, and they will try to take over the Middle East, and he will be successful. Okay, he will not. They will never nuke Israel. Israel will never be nuked, but it will be invaded. Yes, it will be invaded, but it will not be destroyed. God will not allow that. Israel will destroy Lebanon and Syria because Iran is gonna put some nuclear bombs in there, facing toward Israel, and Israel preemptively attacked that. Okay, all this is in Zechariah. Zechariah chapter 5 and 14, and look it up. Okay, about the bomb. Okay, they talk about in Zechariah. They talked about a woman and a fire and a flying scroll. This flying scroll, look at the dimension. It's just a missile. Okay, it's the perfect description of a missile. They saw this missile and the nuclear bomb, and they talked about the lead and the fire, which is the uranium, and how is all these parts put together. Okay, so you can Google this stuff. Okay, I gave you the information. The C, the guy, so you can research all this stuff on your own if you really want to understand what's happening. Okay, so Iran, it will invade Israel, and it will sit in the throne of the temple, and that will be reconstructed, and it will force all Muslims to face toward Jerusalem, no more to Mecca. Okay, they will not be facing to Mecca; they will be facing to Jerusalem. You might say that can never happen. Well, guess what? Google this stuff. Muslims used to face Mecca. They used to prostrate toward Mecca. Okay, it was changed by some guy into changing to Mecca, but they used to be uh, facing Jerusalem. Okay, Google this stuff. So um, this beast where the woman rides, this harlot, is where the Islam, the the Sunni version of Islam rides in top of this beast in the Middle East, and this Middle East beast had 10 horns, 10 countries. One of them is Iran, and they destroy this woman. So Iran destroyed its own religion, Islam, the version of Islam that is Sunni, and they will destroy and force the Shia version of the religion. Now, Shia hates Sunni more than they hate the Jewish people. Let me repeat this: the Sunni religion, the Sunni people, they hate the Shia, the Shia followers hate the Sunni more than they hate the Jewish people. Okay, they talk about hating Jewish and stuff like that, but look at the story between Iraq and Iran, and you will understand how Shia and Sunni hate each other so much. Okay, that's the cause of many of the problems in Iraq and Iran in the Middle East. Okay, Sunni versus Shia. Okay, I got some notes in here, so I don't want to forget anything. I'm telling you a lot of stuff, so this is gonna take several months for you to research. Okay, let's see. John in Revelation talks about some locust and scorpion that they saw. There's no real locust, there's no scorpion, there's no something that happened before. This locust and scorpion. Scorpions are tanks. He saw military tanks. He didn't know what the heck they were. He never saw a car. So he sees this thing moving green and with this, legs that look like a scorpion. And he sees these horses that throw fire from the tail. Well, the tail is the barrel, right? And look at the tank. It shows, it spits some fire through the barrel. Okay, so he saw the tail and the locusts are helicopter. Okay, he described this helicopter. He see the hair like a woman. The rotor head. Spinning, and they sound like horses galloping. So all this description. Read it again in Revelation, and you will see how everything perfectly matches. So John saw, he didn't see locusts, real locust animals or insects or scorpions or horses. What he saw was military equipment, and he tried to describe them the best he could with his little bit of knowledge. He didn't even know what a bicycle looks like. So that's what he did. So again, talking fast because I wanted to pack all this information in 20 minutes. Okay, let's see. Iran will destroy Saudi Arabia, and the captain will see it from far away. They will see the mushroom cloud coming out of Mecca and the port of Jeddah, and they will lament because Saudi Arabia won't be able to buy their gold, the fine jewelry, and all this stuff that they sell. So it makes them rich. They sell this stuff to Saudi Arabia, and they get oil, and oil is making countries rich. Because oil is everything. All the plastic, everything is plastic made in China, and plastic is made out of oil. Oil is plastic is oil, and everything is plastic. TVs and electronic and computers and you name it, cars, everything is plastic. We need plastic, which is petroleum. So we have no petroleum, then the country doesn't become rich. We need electricity. Electricity also powers the countries and make them rich. That's why we have Las Vegas, all these electrical things and casinos and in the stock market. If there's no electricity, no gasoline, then there's no prosperity, and people will just die. Not even water. So the oil of the harlot is petroleum, and the harlot is Saudi Arabia. Let's see. Why Iran wants to destroy Saudi Arabia? For four reasons: military, political, religion, and economic. I'm reading my notes in here. Military. Saudi Arabia doesn't have a military. Iran has a powerful military. Number two, political. Iran wants to be the capital of the Middle East, control the Middle East, and they don't want Saudi Arabia to have the role. Religion. Iran wants to have the Shia version in the Middle East, in the world, and not the Sunni version of Islam. So they need to get Saudi Arabia out of the way in order to implement their version of Islam. And for economic reason, the oil. Okay, Iran had always hated Saudi Arabia because Saudi Arabia is always the president, the leader of OPEC, and Iran is always mad at Saudi Arabia always being the leader of the OPEC. You don't believe me? Research that. OPEC, Saudi Arabia, and Iran fighting for position so they can control the oil economics. Okay, anyway, Saudi Arabia export the wine, the madness that the kings are drinking from Saudi Arabia is the hatred to Israel. Madness, the Bible said, it's not only about crisis; it had to do with being angry, hating the Israel, the Jewish people. Let's see. Let me go here. Oh, Saudi Arabia is the leader of human trafficking. And Bible talk about soul of people. You know, this harlot, the city where the harlot sit is Mecca. Mecca is the capital of Islam, the biggest pagan religion. The biggest, okay, millions of followers. It's not Catholic Church, it's not the Vatican, it's not the Catholic. The Catholic is going down, the Catholic is bankrupt, the Catholic has no money, the Catholic has corruption, the Catholic, this child molestation thing with the Catholic and the Pope and the priest and all stuff is going down. They cannot find pastors to do Catholic. People don't want to be priests anymore. Google this stuff, they have a crisis. It's going down. However, the Catholic Church, the Pope is mentioned in the Bible as the son of perdition, the man of lawlessness, but it's not the same as the Antichrist or the beast. It's not. If you do the research, you will notice that in one of the Bibles in when Paul talks about the son of perdition. He said they will be destroyed with the presence of the Lord. It's destroyed with the presence of the Lord. It doesn't say they is thrown into the lake of fire. It's not they thrown into the lake of fire, but it's destroyed with the presence of the Lord. When you go to Revelation, I think Revelation 13 or somewhere, or 20 something, you see that the false prophet and the beast are thrown into the lake of fire alive. They're thrown into the lake of fire alive, and the rest, R-E-S-T, the rest, the remaining, the false prophet and the beast, the rest will be destroyed by his presence. Well, the man of lawlessness is destroyed exactly as the rest of the people in Revelation. So it's just basic logic. So the man of lawlessness is destroyed by the presence of God, of Jesus, and the rest in Revelation are destroyed by the presence of Jesus. They are destroyed by the same thing, with something that comes out of the mouth of Jesus Christ, comes down a horse. This something that destroyed, they kill people with the spirit that comes out of Jesus Christ's mouth. Some kind of lighting. That is the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit has a role during the end times. Okay. Google this stuff in the Old Testament, and you can see that what comes out of the Jesus Christ's mouth is in the Lord is the power of the Holy Spirit. That's what he used to destroy the enemy of Israel. And this is about Israel, okay? When you remove Israel from eschatology, you get lost. You don't know what the hell the Bible is talking about. You just get lost, okay? You have to put Israel. Israel is the solution to the understanding the Bible and prophecy. And you hate Israel, then I'm sorry. You are destined for destruction, okay? But if you love Israel, then God is giving you a chance to understand Bible prophecy and see what's happening, okay? And save yourself. Let's see. Saudi Arabia had the biggest human trafficking. Human trafficking also means about the people that work in Saudi Arabia. Many Filipinos, Indian people from the country, they go there to get a job and they get good pay in Saudi Arabia. Well, God tells them at the end to get out of there because God knows that Saudi Arabia will be destroyed with a nuclear explosion from Iran. So the Lord is saying, hey, my people, get out of there, get out of Saudi Arabia, get out of the Middle East if you want to survive. Iran will impose, if you don't have this a microchip in your hand, then you cannot buy or sell. You have to be a Muslim in order to buy and sell. Otherwise, you will starve. People will convert to Islam by force because they have no other choice. Now, you believe that the mark of the beast is keeping the Sunday or some other thing, then you're gonna get the mark of the beast. So, for example, Seventh-day Adventists, they think that the mark of the beast is keeping the Sunday, which is wrong, totally wrong. And they twist the Bible around in order to have that interpretation. So that's the first one, that they will put the mark on the beast in the hand, this microchip, as evidence that that is not what they think it is, but they're wrong. I used to be Seventh-day Adventist, so I know what I'm talking about. So let's see what else. Let's talk about this microchip thing. Iran will take over they have all the gold in the world. Iran, let me repeat, Iran has all the gold in the world. China and Russia and other countries, they're paying gold because of the sanctions. They cannot pay with American dollars, so they have to pay with gold, and Iran only takes gold. So all the gold eventually ends up in the hands of Iran, and Iran start printing gold coins and for part of the caliphate that they will establish. And other countries, they will, in order to get the oil from Iran, they have to pay in gold. They cannot buy the oil from the Saudi Arabia, because Saudi Arabia will be destroyed by Iran. So, okay, so in Isaiah 18, talks about the U.S. being destroyed. Read it with open eyes. Isaiah 18, Google this stuff too. Isaiah 18 talks about the destruction of the United States. United States is prophesied in Isaiah 18, and in other places too, but I cannot get into that too much to explain. Isaiah 18 talks about this country that told soldiers, all chafe, you compare to the Middle East soldiers, they have beer, but Americans, they're all, clean shave, and it's a country of divided by rivers, and you may think it's Ethiopia or they're talking about Somalia, some other country. No, it's not. Trust me. Isaiah 18 is United States. Google this, research this on your own, and you will discover the truth. There's no excuse. It's interlinear Bibles online that you can use, cross-reference Hebrew and Greek. Okay. So far I got 22 minutes, so I have to finish this up. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make another video. I'm gonna stop it right here, and the other video I will continue this prophecy in a nutshell.